It's the 22nd day of May 2022 and we're here in Mullingar, County Westmeath, Ireland. And this is a statue of Joe Dolian, great singer and showband man. He was part of the showband era that started probably the early 1960s and wound up in the late 1980s and that, but he was very prominent in that era, and there was lots of dance halls round about this area, like the Lakeland here in Mullingar and the Roseland in Moat, I think the Dreamland in Roscommon, or Cloudland I think it was, and we had carnivals as well, and he was very prominent that time. But the show band era and scene more or less wound up in the late 1980s. It was there was dance halls and carnivals. There was no alcohol served at them, and then the discos came along and there was alcohol served in them, so that caused the collapse of the dance halls and what's known as the showband era. But we'll just have a look around Mullingar here now. As you look down there, that's the county buildings. There was what they called the county hall there, and that was a great dancing venue. There was Tuesday night was the big dance night there, and during the showband era and that, big crowds came there and that. But there was another thing. There was what they called a farmers' dance, and it used to be held once a year. And I suppose that's when farmers looking for a wife and women looking for a husband, a farming husband with a good farm of land, came there once a year and kind of eyeing up one another, and it was a kind of a dating app, I suppose you'd call it. But that faded with the end of the showband era. There was a jail down there once, too. The hill, as it goes away to the left there, called Jail Hill, and the courthouse was on the left hand side, but the jail was knocked down and county buildings there, and that's look around more in the town there. This Mullingar is bypassed. It was a kind of a main junction for coming from the Mayo and Sligo to Dublin, but it's bypassed now, so it took a lot of the traffic out of it. That's Canton Casey's there, a great drinking spot. And that's when we're back round to Joe again. And my favourite song of Joe is Sweet Alice Ben Bolt. I think he does the best version of it. And that's it now.